First Corinthians chapter 11, verse 5. But every woman that pray or prophesy with her head uncovered dishonor her head, for that is even all one as if she were shaven. Call Halayim La Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai Bahasham Rakahakadash. Double honors and salutations to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone that taught us the truth that rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect and to the 1/3 men, women, and children of Israel, and to the Israelite foreigners who has the appearance of the heathens, but their lineage, their seed lines from their fathers goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Shalom. This is Brother Hawashai Abadia, GMS Chicago, and I want to title this video, what do they call this here? The hijab. That's what they call the thing that these women from the East wear on their head, man. The hijab. The hijab protest, something along those lines. All right. And really, this custom is from the East, which, from the East, ancient customs is, that's what you could call Oriental, okay? Oriental doesn't mean just Moabite, Ammonite people who are the so-called Chinese and Japanese, all right? But, you know, this woman is more likely of the descendant of Ishmaelites, all right, or the so-called Arabs, right? And Ishmael is a cousin of ours, all right? Ishmael was Abraham's first son, all right? So, these heathens, man, these Ishmaelites, yeah, they be over righteous with the, the woman covering where you only could see her fucking eyes, man. Over righteous as shit. And, they heathens at the end of the day. But the reason why I'm doing this video is because when I got this off of social media, and when I looked at the comments, man, the level of hypocrisy from you women, man, you westernized women, all right? They were uplifting this lady here because she took it off. Like, oh, she's being oppressed and whatnot. But these women don't be complaining about being oppressed or anything, And actually, personally, when I see these women in their modest apparel, hey, they're even more sexier, man. These women out here, and it's the westernized woman, all right, and which is all of them, But Keisha, Eve, she sets the tone for the women here in America, man. Babylon the Great, all right. Even though they copy Shesaw, with the blonde wigs and lightening up their skin, but Eve don't know her influence, okay? And why is that? Because Esau, Edom, the self-proclaimed white man, have captured our women, man. Women, they pretty much just gravitate to power. And Esau, Edom, he is in the power seat. He's the king of the earth. All right, the earth has been given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? All right, that's Job 9:24, and I'm gonna bring that out every video I bring, Lord willing. All right, but yeah, we're in the time of revealing, and everybody in the comment section uplift her. All right, and this is westernization. This is why these Arabic countries don't want America's democracy in their land, man. What comes with democracy? Destruction, all right? And democracy really is just colonization, man, at the end of the day, all right? That wine of Babylon. So I also want to get into the hypocrisy of you women, man, because you'll try to say she shouldn't wear that, she's oppressed, her man wearing that, her man don't got nothing on his head, But y'all wear a bonnet every fucking day. You wear a wig every day. So you women are very hypocritical, man. All right, and you simp niggas follow right behind them. All right. So let's grab some precepts real quick, and I'm gonna read this 1 Corinthians 11. I'm gonna start at 4. No, I start at 3. It says, "But I would have you know that the head of every man is Hamashiach, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Hamashiach is Yahweh." See, it's order, man. This is out of order. what they're uplifting, you know. Because, hey, I've seen some of these Arabic women with the hijab on, and they got on jeans, you know, and it looks funny. First time I saw that and thought it looked funny, way before the truth, I was in college, you know, and I was like, damn, that look funny that they got that, you know, because a woman wearing pants is pretty much a westernized culture, all right? It says, but I would have you know that the head of every man is Hamashiach, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head, I read that already, Salakia. All right, that says, every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered, dishonored his head. All right, so you're not supposed to be preaching with a hat on, okay? Or a man shouldn't be having long hair like a woman. That's a disgrace. But we know in this world, Babylon the Great, democracy, everything is upside down. And anything that's upside down is uplifted in this place, letting you know that this is Satan's playground, man. Right? It says, but every woman that prayed or prophesied with her head uncovered dishonored her head, for that is even all one as if she were shaven. All right, now think about this. When you deal with the so-called black woman, Eve, all right, Keisha, I noticed this in the 80s. Women had their hair long, man. They had their own natural hair. They went to the beauty shop every Saturday. It's from Friday night to Saturday. You know, beauty shops are filled, man. All right, you had dope boys dropping off their women, so forth and so on, you know. And, you know, they spend like from $60 to $100. That was a lot back then to get their hair, because the woman hair is they glory. But now, Eve has gotten so lazy and just nasty that Isaiah 3 has really come out on our women, man. I'm going to get that, Lord willing. Where all they do is wear wigs, they braid their hair, they shave it all off now and dye it blonde or dye it gray or what have you. And it's all out of laziness, and that shaving their head is rebellion, man. All right, I remember it started with the Holly Berry haircuts, man. And now look where we are, man. Women have clean bald heads and men have long hair. Totally upside down, man. And now they're trying to shame these women that come from the east with the hijab, man. And they're falling for the Babylon juice, right? Women learning how to drive. Both of my grandmothers didn't know how to drive. That's westernization, man. A woman should not guide abroad, man. What's that? Sirach 25 or 26, you know? But, you know, that's what they're doing. That women over men movement. The matriarchal society. All right? Queen of Heaven spirit. That's where it all starts, man. All right? It says, continue, it says, for if the woman be not covered, let her also be shorn. But if it be a shame for a woman to be shorn or shaven, let her be covered. All right, let's grab Isaiah 3. Yeah, everything that's backwards is uplifted, man. Hey, in the kingdom of heaven, when the law, statutes, and commandments are in our inward parts, man, this is going to be the normal. Our women are going to have their hair covered. They're going to be just as gorgeous as they ever were. All right. I'm going to start with verse 16, Isaiah 3. It says, moreover, the Lord Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, saith, because the daughters of Zion are haughty, all right, and the daughters of Zion are the Judite woman, man. Pretty much all the tribes, all right, pretty much all the tribes, man. But Judah is the head tribe, and like I said earlier, the so-called black American woman, she sets the tone. This is the reason why they have Oprah Winfrey, the Oprah Winfrey show, man. She influenced a lot of people, man. All right, now you have what? Beyonce, right? And it says here, moreover, the Lord saith, because the daughters of Zion are haughty and walk with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes, walking and mincing as they go, and making a tinkling with their feet. Therefore, the Lord Yahweh will smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion. And see, this is who this video is towards, man. All right, these videos when we go to camp, man, is to wake up the elect. It ain't for you other nations, man. All right, this is to our people. All right, FUBU, for us, by us, which is the Bible, man. All right. It says, and the Lord Yahweh will discover their secret parts. Right now, our women are being exposed. They're the most undateable women on the earth, man. All right, this is why you have those movements like Passport Bros and all that. Now, don't get it twisted. You know, majority of these women are out of order. All right, but more so the Judite woman, because you even have some women in our tribe in the Issachar women or Northern Kingdom women. A lot of them are in better order than the southern tribes women. All right, it says here in verse 18, in that day the Lord Yahweh will take away the bravery of their tinkling ornaments about their feet and their calves and their calves and their round tires like the moon. All right, so these women got these big ass stomachs. All right, especially the Northern Kingdom women. They're gorgeous from like ages 16 to like 27. After that, it's over with, man, if they don't keep themselves up, right? It says the chains and the bracelets and the mufflers. This is the point right here, verse 20. The bonnets. So here it is. Y'all uplifting this woman because she has she's part of the hijab, Slakia, that's how they say it, hijab movement. Okay, but yet you wear bonnets and wigs all day. You wear the wig, then put the bonnet on top of the wig. Hey, and there's a new thing. You got Jake, man. All right, Jake wearing bonnets over their dreads, man. Folly. It says, and the ornaments of the legs and the headbands and the tablets and the earrings. All right, and you can just read I'll just read on. Let me just read on. It says the rings and nose jewels. Hey, now you got two different nose jewels. The earring on the nose, like on top of the nose, that's cool. From what I heard, that's cool, like the Tupac pierce or what have you. But the bull ring in the middle, like a bull, no, whole demon right there, man. It says the changeable, and when you see them nose ring, that's like stud shit, man. The changeable soots of apparel, and the mantles and the wimples and the crisping pins, the glasses and the fine linen and the hoods and the veil. And it shall come to pass that instead of sweet smell, there shall be stink. All right, and these women, you get a woman that does waxing, that wax women. Hey, the stories of them, man, is about the so-called black woman just being stinking, coming in there after they just finished having sex. All right, not washing their ass, boo-boo crumbs. Hey, the so-called black woman, the modern black woman, and modern women, they just nasty, man. All right. Toilet paper is still in a motherfucking box and shit, man. It says, and instead of a girdle, a rent, and instead of well-set hair, baldness, and then instead of a stomacher, a girding of sackcloth and burning instead of beauty. All right, and when I read that baldness, it takes me back to that 1 Corinthians 11, and where it says here 5, it says, but every woman that prayeth or prophesieth with her head uncovered dishonored her head, for that is even all one as if she were shaven. And these women, they shave their head. Hey, I had my woman when I was in high school, man. Pretty much it was college, She got mad at me. She know I liked her hair long. She got mad at me and shaved her hair off, man. Rebellious. Hey, that's just like that scene in Waiting to Exhale when Angela Bassett got mad and cut all her hair off, man. That's a sign of rebellion, man. All right. So, hey, your woman head is her glory, man. Her hair is her glory, you know. And all that rebellious, hey, ain't nothing good coming from that. Let's grab 1 Samuel 15 and 23. It says, for rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft, all right? And the scripture tell you that I suffer a witch not to live, man. Roughly paraphrasing, it says, and stubbornness is as iniquity and idolatry, because thou hast rejected the word of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahshai. He also reject thee from being king. Okay? So all you nations, man, coming to America, coming to Babylon the Great, you drinking of the wine of Babylon. And this is part of that wine of Babylon, man. The hijab movement. All right? And let's grab that real quick. I'm going to end it off with this. Because it starts with that, with the woman, man. This is why those Arabic countries don't go for America coming into their land with the madness, with their democracy. This is Jeremiah 51, and I'll start at 6. It says, flee out of the midst of Babylon. All right? Pretty much, get your mind out this place. Don't be spiritually invested in the Babylon, right? It says, and every man his soul, be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense. Babylon have been a golden cup in the Lord's hand. This is why they want to take the hijab off, man. All right, they want to twerk like the American black woman, pretty much just the American woman. All right, the westernization, that wine. Okay, independent woman, right? It says that made all the earth drunken. The nations have been drunken of her wine. Therefore, the nations are mad. All right. So, hey, in this lady's country right here, they liable to chop her damn head off, man, for being rebellious like that, But I'm gonna finish off the rest. It says, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. All right. Howl for her. Take balm for her pain. If so be, she may be healed. We would have been healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go everyone into his own country. See, even these women, they like, nah, we ain't rocking with that proud, independent black woman shit. Girl power, black power, madness, all right? Feminism, all right? We're not going with that, love. All right, love you, hon. Shalom, Yamar. Okay, so we're not going for that. That feminism, they see Esau Edom is being revealed in these last days, and they see that the feminism is satanic. It's a disease. It says, and let us go everyone into his own country, for her judgment reach into the heavens and is lifted up even to the skies. All right, and that's what's going to bring thermonuclear warheads to bombard America, aka Babylon the Great. So with that, I pray it was edifying. Barak Shabbat Shem Kakada Shalom.